It's the best. Hello, everybody. Good morning. Good morning. Greetings and salutations. Happy Friday to everybody out there. Happy Friday to the 0 people that are watching this right now. To the 5 people that are there. Hello. Happy Friday. Hello, Carolyn.
Hi, Carolyn.
Hi,
Becky.
Hello, Becky. Hi.
Did you guys watch Greta on the thing? I didn't watch it.
How dare you? I didn't
Oh my
watch it
God.
either. I totally forgot it was going to be on last night.
We got stuck on that documentary about the Jenny Jones talk show, remember, with the dude that killed the other dude because he got so embarrassed on the Jenny Jones show?
God, I totally forgot
I
that.
had zero recollection of it too, but there was a documentary about it, and I
totally forgot
stuck
about
watching
that.
it was interesting.
Wow.
That guy just got out of jail 3 years ago.
Just got
I mean,
out.
not just, 3 years ago. Got out
But
of
still,
jail.
that's pretty recent.
I mean, it was
Yeah.
25 years he spent in jail, and now he's out.
Wow.
Yeah. So, do you guys
Wow.
remember that? Jenny Jones? I
And now he's
completely
like,
forgot she existed.
Yeah, now he's like, the world has changed.
Yeah. Now he's like, wait, what is happening?
Remember when Jenny Jones was a thing?
Yeah. She was big.
Yeah,
she
she
was
was
a big
big.
deal.
Yeah, a
Her
lot.
and Sally Jesse Raphael.
Yeah, remember with her glasses? What's she doing now?
I don't know. Is she alive?
I don't know.
We have to look.
Somebody we have to check and see if Sally. Y'all remember Sally Jesse Raphael? We have to make sure she's alive because we're
Checking.
talking about her. She's checking right now.
She's alive. She's
alive.
85.
80.
She should run for president.
She's like of the perfect age to run for president. Perfect age.
Anyway, not much to report about the town hall with Greta, except that Anderson Cooper had a big fat tantrum about how everybody's outraged that she was part of this panel. And he was like, I don't know why everybody's making such a big deal about this. We also had Alicia Keys and Spike Lee, and we had pictures of them as part of this whole thing, and nobody had to freak out about that. So,
Well, Alicia Keys,
what's everybody mad
Alicia
about?
Keys and Spike Lee shouldn't have been there either.
Exactly.
Basically, CNN is a big fat joke. And
They're
you know
just
what?
a big fat pile of
and
crap.
if he had any self-awareness, he would just not work there. You know?
Yeah. By the way, you know how he had a baby? I mean, he didn't have a baby.
He had a baby. This is how she says it. You know how he had a baby?
You know what?
That's how he has a baby, is he has it like this. That's how he does it.
Universal symbol
You
for
know,
baby.
it's like when Anderson Cooper has a baby, this is how he has it. That's apparently...
No, I guess you could go like this.
This is how more normal people have babies. But when Anderson Cooper has a baby, he has it like this. Yeah.
So he had a baby via a surrogate.
Yeah.
And
This is how you do it.
remember, because
You do
we
it
were
like
like, is he single? Like, is he with a dude right now? Apparently, he's not with a dude.
He's single.
He broke up with his boyfriend a couple years back,
Okay.
but he told somebody, I don't remember who interviewed him, he told somebody in an interview that that guy that he broke up with is going to co-parent the baby.
Really?
Because he thinks a kid should have 2 parents. Sorry, it's not funny, you guys. It's not
But
funny.
it kind of
There's something
is.
in
I
my
mean,
eye.
you got to laugh about it.
I gotta
little
get
bit,
something
right?
out of my eye. Just keep talking.
She's got to get something out of her eye. Okay, so apparently you have to have 2 parents. Tell me what else we're talking about today. Oh, you know what? I can go off on this whole Joe Rogan thing because I wrote a post about Joe
Yeah,
Rogan
do that.
last night. You guys, it's on our site at chicksontheright.com. Joe Rogan, in the first 45 minutes of this video, 45 seconds of this video, he has the audacity to bitch about Hi Rob, good morning.
Hi.
He has the audacity to bitch and moan about Trump just totally came crashing down on me.
He's totally pulling a Biden.
He
wanted to smell your
He
hair.
totally did. All right.
Oh!
It's our Mr. President.
I'll
Just
fix
calm
it.
down. So, but he had the audacity to complain about taxes in California. And he's talking about how he wants to move to Texas. I'll give you a minute to absorb that. I was losing my mind
I
yesterday.
knew when I said this to you that you would lose your mind.
I was like, okay, first of all, this is the guy who basically endorsed Bernie Sanders. This was a couple months ago, right?
Yeah.
That he endorsed Bernie Sanders. He's like,
You know
I'm
why? Because he's consistent.
He's a commie who
But it's
wants
consistent.
who wants to take all of our money. He wants to tax us. And this is what he wants to do. You can't dispute that. Now, I had all these Bernie bras coming at me when I wrote the post. Like, he doesn't want to tax us at 70%. Because I said he wants to tax us at like 70%.
That's not good enough.
It was hyperbole,
Yeah,
but
he wants more
But
than
I was like, listen, he would take 90% if he could, because he wants to take all your money. All the money. He wants to take all of it. That's what he wants to do. And if he could, he would. But this is what he's all about. He's all about taxes. Joe, a couple months ago, was like, yeah, that's my guy. I want him to be he's my guy. He's great. And now he has the gall, like, to get in a podcast and bitch and moan about the taxes in California. Dude, you have no self-awareness. I cannot believe this guy is as successful as he is. It's like, did he get in like too many fights? And he was hit too many times because he was a fighter at one point. So yeah, so he's complaining about that. And he's one of the many people, one of the many liberals who's like, I don't like California anymore because I've crapped too much where I've eaten.
And they won't let us outside anymore.
Yeah. So now I'm going to go to Texas.
And demand that they change everything.
Yeah. And then I'm going to crap there and ruin it. Don't do that.
Oh, I almost forgot that we got things. We got these bumper stickers, you guys.
Yeah.
Here. So we got these from Dan Miller, who has started a website called gobackttowork.org. And if you like those bumper stickers, you can order yourself up one. He sent us a little pile
That's
of...
cool. Those are really cool.
Yeah.
Did you hear about the barber here in Indianapolis? There's a barber right downtown, because, you know, our downtown area, you can't get your hair cut. You can get your hair cut and go to a barber on the north side. You can go to the south side where we live. She's on the north side. I'm on the south side. But downtown, you can't do it in downtown Indy.
So not so much here, but here
and here, but
just
not
right
here. So we were like, that makes a lot of sense. Thanks, government.
Right.
Yeah. So the barber downtown is like, yeah, here's my middle finger. I'm going to go ahead and I'm not open because I have bills to pay. Because bills don't care about your rules. Bills don't care about your power pants. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to say F you to your power pants, and I'm going to open my business. Mm-hmm. And so he's doing that.
Today?
Yeah, he's doing it. He's opening. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Look at him go.
Yeah. So I'm like,
people are doing this all over the place.
So I'm like, you know what? You go. And I hope so many people show up and they get their hair done.
Well, I posted about a super furry guy from New Jersey, a gym owner.
By furry, she means bearded.
But like really bearded, like the kind of beard that
like
goes
Duck
like
Dynasty.
This. Yeah, but not quite as disheveled.
Okay.
Like it was very tidy. It was just very long.
Okay. Tidy furry.
Tidy furry.
Okay.
This guy, gym owner, same thing. Like he was like, screw it. I am opening my gym, and look at my gym. Behold all the preparation I put into it to keep everything 6 feet apart and super clean.
Look at me being an adult.
Right.
Yeah.
And he was great. He was absolutely great. You can see that video on chicksontheright.com if you want. It was great.
I'm just so tired of hearing these stories of these people that it doesn't make any sense. These rules from government officials, they're just putting on the power pants.
Did you see
they
the
don't
sweet
care.
little barber in Michigan? Oh my God.
Yeah, I think that's in our lineup.
Yes, I think it is. Yeah,
It's in
because
our
he got
lineup
his license yanked.
It's right after.
I mean, it doesn't matter.
Yeah, it's right after talking about Whitmer. Gretchen.
Oh my God!
Whitmer.
Did you see what she said yesterday? I gotta get the exact quote because I could not believe it.
Yeah, because it's a Michigan barber.
Well, it's actually not a quote, but there was a local Michigan write-up about her and the whole legal schmeagle thing that starts today. You know, the battle between the legislature and her starts today in front of the courts to see if she's overreached. And so apparently she is saying, because there are protests planned, she's saying because of the protests we may extend the lockdown. So it has zero science, right? There's no scientific reason.
She's just pissed off at the people.
She's just mad.
She's mad at the defiance.
Can you believe it? So
I
she's
can believe
basically
it.
saying, I'm going to punish Michigan if they protest.
Because they're exercising their right to assemble.
I couldn't believe it.
They're exercising their constitutional rights. Therefore, I'm pissed off. I've got extra super duper thick power pants on. And I'm going to apply the smackdown.
They're like the Spanx version.
Yeah, because I'm a dictator. This woman is out of control.
Out of control. She's
many of them.
out of control. So many of these governors are out of control. So many.
Listen, you get what you vote for, right? I mean, part of it is our doing as American citizens. We get like Rob always says this. Rob always says you get the
government you deserve.
You get the government you deserve. And so Michigan, I mean, I'm sorry, but I'm not saying you deserve what she's giving you, but
the people who voted for her do.
The people who voted for her absolutely deserve what she's smacking down.
Yeah.
Because this woman is a disgrace. She's an absolute disgrace to America. Get her out of there. Yeah.
You guys, have you seen the videos of Papa John's house? I just showed her. Papa John got on TikTok because apparently he's now 17 years old.
Yeah, he's like, I'm 17. I got a TikTok account, you guys.
Oh, yeah. Let me show you my crib.
I'm going to do dances.
So it's an $11 million mansion that he lives in Kentucky.
On the outside, it's really pretty.
I didn't even pay attention to the outside.
They do like a drone shot of the outside. It's pretty on the outside. I mean, it's rolling hills in Kentucky. It's beautiful on the outside.
But then you open the gigantic, tall front doors.
The foyer.
And it is the most god-awful decorating inside. When you walk in, there's this giant eagle sculpture thing.
I think it's mating eagle. It's like like two eagles doing it or something. I don't even know what's going on there.
And he says it's a clock, and it is the ugliest thing I've ever seen. And you can see like all the gold and like the burgundy drapes that are just.
I'm surprised
everywhere.
It doesn't have sound. Like when you walk in, it doesn't go. That would be great if it did that.
It just goes to show you, money cannot buy taste.
Well, no, it can't buy taste
at all,
or class, or any of that stuff.
So the AP, I saw this just now. The AP, the standard of language, right? Like writing.
Yeah, AP.
AP says it is sexist to use the word mistress. Can no longer use that word.
Well, what are you supposed to say?
You're supposed to say companion or lover.
Wow.
No more mistress.
How about companion animal?
Can you believe that this is a thing that they have to talk about?
Because it's mean. It's sexist.
It's sexist to say mistress. Because how dare you?
Okay.
I don't know why, but this is new.
I can't keep track. I can't keep track of all the ists and the isms and the obes. It's all it's all ists and obes, you guys. There's one every day. There's something that comes out every day.
It's absolutely crazy.
If you don't use the right pronouns, somebody throws down with you.
Oh, you remember that giant 3 trillion dollar bill that Nancy Pelosi just put together earlier this week?
I tried to just forget about it.
Well, good news, everybody.
Good news.
She's saying that was just a starting point, and she is ready to negotiate.
Oh, that's great. She's gonna wear one of her matching outfits with her color coordinated mask, which Vogue has now put in their little magazine.
I wonder if she's gonna wear a trikini this summer.
That just made me throw up in my mouth. There's actual breakfast coming up. It's coming up right now. So they profiled her because this is what Vogue does now. This is why I killed my subscription years ago to Vogue. It used to be about fashion. Now it's about an agenda. And they have Nancy Pelosi and they're like, she's so great because she matches her mask to her outfit.
Oh my God.
And they have all these pictures of her. Oh, can't with these people.
That's good stuff.
I cannot.
Also, I wanted to write about that. Maybe I will write a post about this later today because I feel like I have a lot to say about it. There's a opinion piece on some website. I don't know what, I forget. Some org. And it's from a trans writer writing about a trans activist who just passed away recently. And apparently when the obituary, when the newspaper wanted to write an obituary, they were asking for this trans person's birth name because, when you write an obituary, you're typically writing about the span of that person's existence. Yeah. Not just
like a small portion of it.
Right. Mm-hmm. And apparently that is now really offensive. And it's called deadnaming. Whenever you even refer to the dead name of a trans person who has gone through the legal process, maybe even gone through the surgery to become the opposite gender, then you're supposed to just forget that they were ever not what they are today. So for example, if Caitlyn Jenner died, it would be improper to refer to the Olympics, right? It would be totally wrong to even say the name Bruce Jenner.
Then I guess it would be wrong to say that she was a father, and then that completely discounts her kids.
I mean, isn't that crazy?
Yeah.
This is the thing. I read this and I was
That's insanity.
this makes no sense. But this guy, the trans author of this piece was like, oh my God, it was the lawyer.
Then I wonder how our kids feel about that.
I don't know how you can just discount the
yeah.
fact that there was a whole lifetime
Yeah.
that you lived
Yeah.
before you made that transition.
I mean, I wonder how our kids feel about that. I would like to ask them about that. So basically, you don't exist.
Right.
Just FYI, you're just a figment of our imagination.
You can't ignore that there was a life lived up to that change.
That you have a problem.
This is
like
insane.
I said, this is a problem.
Yeah, it's
you
a problem.
You need to get help for that.
We should do questions because it's Friday.
Yeah, we should. I totally forgot it's
Sorry
Friday.
for getting all up in your grill.
Yeah, but
that's the only way I
can't
can read.
see.
What you guys want to talk about? Anything?
Anything?
You two brighten my morning.
That's
have
sweet.
A great rest
Thank
of
you.
your day.
I'm going to try to have a good... I hope it's sunny here in Indy.
Tomorrow it must be.
I need some sunshine so bad, you guys. So much... I need sun.
Yeah. You mean Michael.
Michael, I don't know what that means. I don't know what that means.
What about the Pennsylvania Secretary of Health? Anybody see his or her picture? Yeah, that Rachel. What's that? That's in the lineup too. Rachel Levine. No, is that right? I forget. But yes, we've seen that person because that person
go
in
away.
Pennsylvania
Who said
was
go
like,
away? Somebody. We have a troll. Do we have a troll out there?
Do we have a troll?
I know. We've had a
You
lot of trolls
realize
this week.
you're the one that needs to go away. This is our page.
Yeah, I know. Trolls need to bye. Trolls need to go bye-bye.
Anyway, that Pennsylvania person put their mom, took their mom out of a nursing home while they were forcing everybody else's moms into nursing homes and getting sick. Anyway, that was like a whole big to-do.
Yeah.
Yes, we saw that. Michigan Governor Shitmer took down a Facebook group. How could she do that?
Yeah, I don't know how she can do that.
How is that a thing?
Mm-hmm. Come to Florida, lots of sun.
Yeah.
Yeah, and your governor is not as dictatorial as a lot of others.
Yeah, they're doing good right now in
DeSantis
Florida.
is doing all right there. Mm-hmm.
Are you optimistic or pessimistic about our country's future?
I'm always an optimist.
I know, I can't help it either.
Because I believe in America. That's why we do what we do. You know, if people would just quit being so stupid, that'd be great.
I mean, but not to be all Captain Pessimist.
She's about to be Captain Bring Down.
But
Here
it's
we
your
go.
fault because you put a thing in the lineup today about how a bunch more people are socialists now.
Yeah, well, I mean, people are very willing to get on the government dole. That concerns me. People are very willing to do that. But then again, we hear of a lot of people who are like, I want to work, you know, and they're fighting for their right to go back to work. Yeah. That gives me hope, y'all.
Yes, that's a great point.
That gives me so much hope because that is America. That's America.
Okay, you're forgiven now.
Right,
for putting that in
you.
the lineup.
Thank you very much.
So people are talking to each other. How about our horrible governor in Illinois? Oh my God, that dude
Trickster.
is insane.
Yeah, what the hell?
And he's threatening to send state police to any businesses that dare to open. I mean, he's out of control.
Good luck with that. You know, police officers on the whole, they don't want to do that.
I know.
They don't want to do it. They're
supposed to protect the Constitution, not these governors' freaking executive power orders.
Most of them don't want to be out there arresting people for like doing nails.
Right.
You know?
While they're letting rapists and murderers out of prison.
Exactly.
God. I think the PA person, a woman, used to be a man. Yeah. Yeah.
Do you think people are more Do you think people are more lazy now? Absolutely, without question. I look at like my parents' generation. I mean, the greatest generation, right? They were innovators and they worked their butts off. And like, I mean, my grandpa had like 4 jobs, and it's so different now. Nothing against millennials. I mean, seriously, I have millennials and I love them, but they couldn't dream of working 4 jobs.
Or if they do now, it's like their YouTube profile and their Instagram influencer profile. They're very busy.
Yeah, I mean, it's different. It is different now. We're soft. We're very soft now.
Yeah. Time for AG Barr to commence a smackdown. I feel like it's coming, you guys. I just feel like this Durham investigation needs to wrap up, and then there will be some things that
That's
happen.
where I'm Captain Bring Down.
Why do you gotta be like
because
that?
I don't think anything's gonna happen with this. I just don't. Because I don't believe in our judicial system anymore. That I have a problem with. I am Miss Cynic when it comes to our judicial system. Because I see people like Hillary Clinton walking around.
Boo.
Just saying. She's done some awful stuff. And she's loaded.
Facebook locked out praying medic for life. I don't know who that is.
I don't either.
But that sounds unfortunate.
Yeah, let's see.
Take an oath to uphold the Constitution. If you're talking about the cops, yes, I think you're absolutely right, and I think most of them want to do that. Illinois has the worst
people as governor. People getting arrested for not wearing masks by officers not wearing masks. Yeah, I mean that makes sense. It makes total sense.
What in the world?
We have choices in Illinois. Go to Iowa, Indiana, Wisconsin, and Missouri. Yeah. I mean, you could. The only thing is, if you come to Indiana to get your hair cut downtown, you can't do it. You also can't.
Because right here, you can't get your hair cut.
You can't
here, you can.
Yeah.
Here, you can.
You also can't get a cup of coffee in a convenience store here.
No, somebody has to get that for you.
Yeah. That's
Did you know that how many
irritating.
fights I got into with somebody that I ended up blocking yesterday about that?
On your
Because
own?
she was like, that's right, because I don't want a bunch of people touching my coffee. And I was like, you probably just got gas.
Yeah.
Like, you probably just pumped your gas with a nozzle.
That's great. If she doesn't want to do that, then get your own damn coffee at home. But if I want to go into a convenience store and get coffee, I should be able to do that. If you don't want to do it, you don't have to.
Think about the total like illogic behind that whole idea anyway. Unless we're all getting full service gas, this makes zero sense. A convenience store where you get gas, you have just touched all the things, right? Like you've touched the gas handle.
Actually, I don't do that. You know what I do? I have a wipe every time I get gas, and I use the wipe to get
Okay,
the
but
gas.
then you could do that for the coffee maker too.
Yeah, I
the
could
point
totally do
is,
that.
if you're allowing as a gas station people to get their own gas,
True.
then you should allow them to get their own coffee.
True.
It's touching the same.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like it makes no sense.
just-
And this woman tried to say, "Well, you don't put your mouth on the gas nozzle," and I'm like, I don't put my mouth on the coffee pots either, you psycho. I mean, what the hell?
She's in there like, ah. Yeah. Okay.
I mean,
We
who's
need to have
doing that?
her removed from the convenience
Who
store.
is doing that?
Yeah, who is doing that? Yeah, listen, I think people just need to understand that we need to all have a little more personal accountability and responsibility for keeping everything clean.
Yeah.
And, you know, there are always going to be people who don't. Well,
That's why you gotta take the wipes.
Take it upon yourself to do that and to make sure you and your family are clean. You know, it's called personal accountability.
And
I don't
just
know.
general hygiene.
Yeah,
And don't lick public coffee pots.
just don't do
if
that.
you're doing that,
yeah, you probably should not do that. Pro tip.
I mean, and this woman probably thinks like people are under the fountain drink
Going,
thing.
"Ah."
This is not happening.
Don't do that.
Yes, Mock and Daisy Common Sense Cast is on chicksontheright.com. You can see all the different ways to
Yeah.
listen right there. Did you guys see our interview with Anne Schlafly? It was really good. You can check that out. That was this week's.
Phyllis Schlafly.
How many things has the attendant touched? I don't see them pouring your coffee as a solution. Well, of course not, because you have common sense.
Yeah, and how do we know that they're clean? That's
Well,
the
somebody
thing.
was like, well, they were wearing gloves. That they probably haven't changed all freaking day.
I don't know where they've been. They could be licking them. They
Here's
could
the
be
point.
shoving them up their butt. I don't know.
Get your own coffee.
Yeah, I don't.
You wash your hands.
It's like, I don't
The end.
know.
This is us
It is
living
us
in
being
fear.
fair. Yeah, we got a voicemail from a guy yesterday that just screamed at us for just being idiots, morons, whatever, because of the mask thing. And you could just hear in he was panicked, y'all.
Yeah.
His voice, I felt bad for him. I mean, he was calling us all the names.
And he was telling us to go F ourselves.
Yeah, he was just being being awful to us. But when he was doing that, I actually felt, I wasn't mad at him for yelling at us and calling us names. I felt sorry for the guy because he is so scared. And so many people are so scared right now. And I think it's because they sit in front of their televisions all day and listen to this garbage and they are frightened. And I'm sorry that people are frightened. I'm sorry that they're doing this all day and they're so scared. Stop it.
It's no way to live.
Snap out of it. You know, quit being so scared. Step away from your televisions.
I saw Governor Holcomb rescinded the convenience store restrictions. He did?
Oh, good.
When did that happen? That's great.
That's fantastic.
That is fantastic.
Maybe-
That's like legit fantastic. Maybe he listened to our show yesterday.
Or maybe somebody said
Because we
something.
like went off on
yeah,
that.
we totally went off.
Oh my gosh.
It was very draconian, you guys.
I mean, it just didn't make any sense.
It was so dumb.
We need to.
Yeah, that Angela, you heard it. He was scared. I hate that people are so frightened right now.
Yeah.
And then you know what? That filters down to our kids. Kids feel that. You can't be scared like this. I mean, listen, it's a virus. This thing may not go away for a long time. It may be like I'm sorry, I'm not saying it's the flu. I'm saying it may be like the flu. We haven't cured cancer. We haven't cured the flu. We haven't cured AIDS. I mean, we haven't cured a lot of things. We may just have to live with this thing. Are we all going to live in fear for the rest of our lives?
And are we just going to stay inside?
Yeah, we can't do that. I mean, we're Americans. We're resilient. Let's just for crying out loud, stop it. Snap out of it.
And if you want to stay inside, but don't expect me to pay your bills.
Yeah, I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to pay your bills.
It's not happening. The chick on the left looks like she's crying, and then she suddenly laughs. Does it look like I'm crying? I did have something in my eye. Am I the chick on the left?
I don't know. I can't tell. Which one's on the left?
I mean, it probably does look like I was crying because I had something in my eye.
She did have something. She's been battling, there's a giant thing in her eye. She's been battling it all morning. Oh my God, feel a bit like we were in Harrison Bergeron.
Yeah. How long have we been talking about Harrison Bergeron?
Oh my God. Like at the beginning of when we started our site 12 years ago. If you guys have never read Harrison Bergeron by Kurt Vonnegut, you have to read it.
You can read it online right now. It's seriously 4 pages. It's the best short story that's ever been written.
Yeah,
ever.
it is. It's so great. You should read it, and your kids should read it. It's the greatest. It's such a great short story. Kurt Vonnegut. It's awesome. Yeah, he's also from Indiana.
Yes, he is. That is exactly right. You guys, make your comments shorter because the long
can't read them.
They go too fast for us to read.
Yeah, you're right. And instilling fear into people is how communists take control. I totally agree.
We have not cured the common cold. Right. That is correct. Now, the common cold typically doesn't kill people, but the flu actually does.
And pneumonia does.
And pneumonia does.
Sometimes, I mean, it does. Mm-hmm. She was in the hospital for
pneumonia. I had pneumonia. Yeah, I was in there for 3 days.
It scared the crap out of us.
I mean, I wasn't scared. I just thought the whole thing was really dumb.
I was scared.
Were?
Yeah, of course I was scared. Of course I was scared. See, now we'll totally start crying. See? That's where we start crying.
I mean, it was a little bit weird.
Oh my God, it was scary.
Only because it felt like there was an elephant standing on my chest the whole time.
Scary.
It was weird.
Totally scary.
But it was also ridiculous because I was everybody was in gowns and all scared of me.
But you get through it.
You get through it. And I certainly wasn't about to stay inside and cower. You know, I wasn't afraid to get it again. Yeah. I'm not afraid to get it again. I've gotten it and just get through it. And listen, and I'm not minimizing the people who have lost their lives to this because that's awful.
Oh my God. Or anybody that's lost their lives to anything.
Yeah.
You know, but we can't shut down as a country. We've got to keep going. This is We are Americans. This is what we do. Think of all the stuff that we've been through. We talked about that on our show the other day.
Yeah.
Think of the stuff that we've been through as Americans over the course of our country. The stuff, my God, think of it.
We've been through some stuff.
Yeah, we have.
And we can get through this too.
Yeah.
We can get through this too. I'm not afraid of Corona-19.
I've been married for 20... You're damn straight, Mark.
Years.
You're right, Mark. If you've been married for 27 years, you can get through COVID.
That's right.
Yeah.
I'm tired of saying wait until someone you love dies. It happens all the time. Well, exactly.
You're right.
And you know what? My dad sent out an email criticizing Fauci yesterday to his whole giant group of friends. And one of those friends wrote back and said, well, you obviously don't know anyone who's had COVID personally or has been told that they need to make end of life plans. And
God.
I wrote back and I was like, yeah, his grandson was in the hospital with COVID, and I was asked to make end-of-life plans. So what's your point?
So you can suck it.
And how does this have anything to do with what my dad said about Fauci?
Yeah. You know?
What? I hate it when people say that.
Well, you
don't care about people dying. You don't have anybody close to you who's been sick.
Yeah, or you don't have anybody. You don't have anybody close to you that's ever died. Or that's ever been sick.
Yeah.
Or you just don't know what it's like. I mean, just stop it. Don't act like, or don't pretend to know what other people have been through or what's on their hearts or what's on their minds.
Exactly.
This is where I hate it when people start doing that. You know, just because we want to be positive and we want to get out and we want people to be able to have their livelihoods, you know, because we don't want people's lives to be destroyed in the process, we're somehow unfeeling and uncaring. That's not what it is. That narrative is a bunch of crap.
That's
what
exactly
it is.
Right. And I think everybody would feel a lot different about this if there was an actual end in sight. Mm-hmm. But they can't just keep saying, well, the virus is still out there, so we got to stay holed up. No. Yeah. We can't do this forever.
We've never done that before. We've never done that as a country. It's insanity, you guys. And yes, we saw the Barstool Sports guys rant. We put it on our site.
I loved it. I absolutely
loved it. It was fantastic. Absolutely fantastic.
What did your dad say about Fauci? I mean, listen, my parents are scientists, and my dad in
They're
particular
brilliant.
has been very critical of Fauci, and it was just a very critical opinion thing. So
he has a PhD in yeast genetics. Yeah.
My parents are a lot smarter than me. Let's see. My 95-year-old great aunt beat COVID. Good for her.
That is awesome.
That's amazing.
That is fantastic.
That was like, I think some Spanish lady was like 113 and just beat it.
This is the thing. They don't talk about that stuff though, right?
Well, you don't know good news.
Nobody talks about the good news. You know, the news isn't talking about that kind of stuff. They're not talking about people who have recovered from it.
Yeah.
They're just talking about the deaths. And then you also don't hear what were the comorbidities. You never hear what else did these people have. Mm-hmm. You know, you just hear about like that they died of it, but what else did they die with?
Yeah. Well, and you can't really ever find out, right? Because of all the HIPAA rules. And introvert part loves this, rights being taken away part hates this. Yeah, I get that.
Yeah.
I was asked to sign a DNR when my mom was on life support in 2016. Didn't sign it. Wow. Yikes. That's awful. Looks like all the heart and thumbs up bubbles are going into your eye. Well, maybe that's what's in my eye.
How are you, Rob?
What's going on?
Good morning. Say hello to everybody.
You're looking
it's
especially
Friday.
Furry today.
It's Friday. Yeah.
What's going on?
We're doing Q&As.
Yes, you're on TV.
Yeah, the ventilator thing scares the crap out of me.
Just like a CNN broadcast?
No, we don't have Greta here to answer questions, and you know.
We need her on our expert
she's
panel.
Such an expert at everything. We need a 16-year-old to come in here.
Did you hear anything about Holcomb rescinding the convenience store stuff? Somebody in here said that he rescinded that.
The convenience store stuff?
Because I would really like to know if we can get coffee in a convenience store now.
What are we doing that's fun this weekend? I have the show lineup for Monday, so I'll be doing some work. That's not fun. But I will be hopefully in the sun a little bit.
Yeah.
I hope that there's
We're going to
some
empty
sunshine.
out the hot tub and refill it.
Yeah, I really hope
it's time.
I hope that there will be some sunshine.
I mean, that doesn't sound fun either, but I just want to be outdoors.
I want to be outdoors with my daughter. Maybe ride my bike.
What are you doing? Anything?
Hanging out with you guys.
Nuh-uh.
You're not going to be hanging out with me.
Really?
You're not coming
on the weekend?
No, you're not coming to my house.
We're not hanging out.
You'd be wearing a bikini.
There may be bikinis if it's warm. I don't know.
It's supposed to be 76 with some sun.
Oh, that sounds glorious.
Yeah, it's supposed to be nice.
That sounds glorious.
Some sun? Like a lot of sun?
I don't know about a lot. There's like, you know, how they have the cloud and the sun in the picture. You guys know where Missouri is on the map? What? Crispy or chewy cookies? Chewy. I love chewy cookies.
All about chewy.
I don't like anything. If there's crumbs, thank you, but no. I want all the chewing.
Somebody put the link for Harrison Bergeron. Thank you for doing that.
Good. Yeah, everybody should read that. It's fantastic.
Mom survived and I have her voting for Trump in November.
Good
God
girl.
Bless you, Karen.
82 here today. Says Nancy. I don't know where
I don't know where you are, but it sounds awesome.
Sounds fantastic.
The vent thing scares me, you guys. I don't like the vent thing at all. I just don't think it's...
Yeah, they showed some doctor on the news the other day saying, and he wasn't like an ER doctor, he was just like a regular GP, and he was being asked when there was like the surge wherever, he was being asked to do intubations, and he was like, I didn't really feel comfortable because I don't know how to do them very well.
Oh,
and I was like,
I think being on a vent is not a good... I would not want to do that. Kayaking on Saturday, that sounds awesome.
That does sound fun.
76 says it's coat weather in Texas. Yeah, I know. This is why I want to retire in Texas, because I don't want to ever wear coats.
Have you ever ridden the Hilly 100?
I have not done the Hilly 100. I have not. I've done some night rides around here. Never done the Hilly 100. My husband has done like the ride around Indiana where it's like 162 miles. He's done that, and I've been his SAG. Like the person that rides, like, is in the car behind him. That's the closest I've been to doing anything.
What's SAG stand for?
It's like a SAG wagon. I don't know. It's an acronym for something, and I can't remember what it is. But the person that rides behind the cyclist and like helps him get stuff, and if like his tire breaks, I help.
Miles?
Yeah, it's like 160 something. Yeah, I've never done that. No.
People are scared of COVID, but they will smoke or vape. It's true. Although it's weird though, because like, aren't smokers doing better with COVID than non-smokers?
I don't know. You hear, I read stuff and I just
there's so many conflicting stories.
I kind of go, I filter it, you know?
Yeah. Florida weather has been awesome. Get
Pharmacists are wanting to know
outside.
diagnosis in Texas. I didn't see that. I wanted to see what that said. With
We're
Texas.
headed to the beach. Where do you guys go to the beach? Nowhere. We're in Indiana.
We're basically like landlocked here.
Although, to be fair, we do have a very nice beach at Lake Michigan, just 2 hours away. I don't know why we don't go more often. We need to do
We're going
that.
to be in the 80s, partly cloudy. Knoxville. Knoxville! It's where I went to college, undergrad school in Knoxville. I love Knoxville.
82 in Charlotte, North
Yes,
Carolina.
my husband did rain. He's done rain a couple times. Our son did it too. Rain ride is awesome. I want to do it someday. I just don't know if I could ever get there. I'm going to try. I just have not done anything beyond 25, 30 miles.
I don't bike. It sounds like a lot of work. Contact tracing is disturbing.
It is disturbing.
It is, for real, really disturbing. Like when they were, what was the state that we talked about yesterday? Was it Washington? Where they're, if you go to a restaurant, they have to take down your name and your contact information so that they can keep record of you for 30 days.
That's China.
And yet these are the same clowns, the same governors that don't want voter ID.
Yeah.
They want to know who you are when you go to a restaurant, but when
Uh-huh.
you're voting,
They're like,
they don't care.
that's intrusive. Okay.
Makes no sense.
Right.
Lake Michigan is too damn cold.
It's
right now,
cold,
but
but-
in the middle of the summer, it is awesome
Yeah,
beach.
yeah.
Awesome beach.
It is.
Pine Bluff, Arkansas is doing great. Good job, Pine
Somebody
Bluff.
said I have one lung and I'm not scared of leaving my house. I don't know who that was, but you go.
You have one what?
Somebody said they have one lung and they're not
One lung?
and they're not scared of leaving their house.
Wow, that's amazing.
God, that's amazing, right?
The dunes, yes, the dunes are great.
Ever thought about doing a show on the street? We could do that.
What kind of show are you talking about?
We could do that.
Sounds like a Rob question.
Well, I mean, that's a remote. They've limited us now. MS has, our company has limited us when it comes to doing remotes at this point because we can't really do, because of this COVID stuff, we can't really do a lot of the remotes that we want to do.
We have things we need to do.
All right. Oh my God, it's 8:11. We're super late. We gotta go.
Yeah, Rob is cracking the whip, you guys.
Yeah,
we gotta go do some stuff. We'd talk to you forever if we could. We like talking to
real.
you guys. It's always fun on Fridays. Okay, we hope everybody has a great weekend.
Stay healthy.
Bring it in! Big hug! You guys, we'll talk to you on Monday. Bye.